Welcome, focus learners, to another deep dive. You know, if you're planning a trip to Shanghai, or even if you just love the culinary arts, navigating the city's incredible food scene can be, well, completely overwhelming. I mean, you have thousands of options, Michelin stars, local favorites, this crazy mix of traditional and hypermodern cuisines. But don't worry, because in this restaurant explainer, we're going to map out exactly where you need to go. We've synthesized the absolute best data out there to give you 21 top-rated spots favored by both locals and tourists, without any of the stress.
Okay, let's dive into this. To make sure we can easily digest all 21 of these fantastic locations, we're structuring this explainer just like a curated 5-course tasting menu. We'll hit authentic local and traditional eats, modern fusion and fine dining, hot pot and spicy specialties, global bites and night skewers, and finally, sweets, bakeries, and tea cafes.
Course number 1, authentic local and traditional eats. We're jumping right into traditional Shanghai to ground ourselves in the city's culinary roots.
To really understand the traditional dining landscape, let's contrast two iconic yet very different experiences. First up, we've got Guang Mingten. This place is just dripping with old Shanghai nostalgia. It's a multi-generational favorite where middle-aged and older locals flock for these deep traditional flavors. And their absolute standout? The famous meat mooncakes. Literally, they're so incredibly popular that you'll regularly see huge lines of people just buying them to go. On the flip side, we have Wipo Joe, which translates to Grandma's Home. This is a more modern, clean, and highly affordable Hanzi family-style dining experience. It's super comfortable, and their sweet and savory dongpo pork, which is this melt-in-your-mouth braised pork belly, alongside garlic shrimp and glass noodles, it offers incredibly rich flavors in a really accessible setting.
Continuing our traditional tour, you absolutely cannot miss the staples, dim sum and noodles. Dim du duck is your go-to for Cantonese-style dim sum. It's famous for its crispy yet plump red rice shrimp rolls. It's this brilliant dish where a chewy rice noodle wraps around a crispy fried center and juicy shrimp. You pair that with a peanut or chili sauce and it is perfection. Then there's Wei Shanghai. This is a highly affordable Michelin-listed noodle shop. Their signature is a spicy sesame paste noodle. Imagine thick, chewy noodles coated in this rich, deeply savory, and slightly spicy sesame and chili oil sauce. It's thick, gooey, and for sure something you'll never forget.
Moving right along to course number 2, modern fusion and fine dining. This is fine dining totally redefined, where traditional Chinese ingredients and Western culinary concepts collide. So the crucial point here is the sheer jaw-dropping concentration of flavor happening at a restaurant called Quiing. Just think of the number 8. Why? Because for their number 1 signature dish, they pack the fresh meat and rich innards of 8 whole crabs into just one small, flavor-exploding bowl of rice. Served in a stone pot and mixed with black vinegar, the depth of flavor from those 8 crabs is just an absolute culinary triumph.
But what's amazing is that Weiting isn't just about the crab. It's a total visual masterclass. The interior is elegant, sophisticated, and the food matches that energy perfectly. They serve this beautiful wine-aged beef, perfectly crispy vegetable tempura, but the absolute showstopper, their black garlic sweet and sour pork. It actually arrives at your table completely encased inside a delicate sponge sugar globe. It tastes amazing and looks like a literal work of art. Let's move on and see how this modern trend builds by comparing two entirely different takes on high-end dining. First, we have Samogo. This is a massive hotspot for Gen Z, featuring a futuristic, experimental, almost sci-fi city vibe. Their signature dish is a highly creative, deconstructed Peking duck. They take the crispy duck skin, layer it with foie gras and wine, and infuse it with smoke right there at the table. Very experimental, very artistic. Contrast that with Caillo's, located in the trendy Xintiandi area. Run by a Michelin-star chef, this spot is all about refined elegance. While they do serve excellent lamb chops and chicken Caesar salads, people really come here for one specific, mesmerizing dessert. There's a quote that perfectly captures Caillo's signature Michelin-star French toast. Crispy burnt sugar outside, dripping moist sauce inside. The sensory experience here is unreal. The exact moment you press your fork into it, that crisp, perfectly torched sugar crust breaks, and the incredibly moist, rich sauce just comes dripping out. It's a textural masterpiece and absolutely a must-try. Course number 3, hot pot and spicy specialties. Time to turn up the heat with communal dining experiences that basically define an exciting night out in Shanghai. And this brilliantly illustrates the two titans of the hot pot scene. Let's break it down. On one side, we have Galaoju. This is for the purists. It offers hardcore, authentic Chongqing-style hot pot with incredibly deep, rich broths. It's famous for its fresh meats and its ultimate specialty, bullfrog. It's bold, unapologetic. On the other side, we have Hyillio, the world-famous franchise known for top-tier hospitality. Here, you can choose up to 4 different broths at once, like tomato, mushroom, and a spicy, numbing mala broth. Plus, they do tableside entertainment with their famous dancing noodle show. They literally stretch and spin the noodles right before dropping them into your soup. Now, if you want spice, but maybe not a traditional hot pot, you have to try Caillo at Jang Bian Changwan. Caillo translates to grilled fish. They take a whole sea bass, lightly grill it first, and then boil it in a massive pan filled with a deeply flavorful, rich garlic sauce. It's incredibly popular, especially with tourists. And the best part, you can add endless toppings. Throw in some enoki mushrooms, cabbage, and shaved noodles right into the pan to soak up every last drop of that amazing, savory broth.
As the sun sets, our culinary map shifts to course number 4, Global Bites and Night Skewers. We're diving into late-night eats and bustling joints.
If you want skewers, you've got 2 amazing paths. Hanzi is super popular with Gen Z and foreigners. They serve tender, odor-free lamb skewers with fantastic service. But honestly, here's the most surprising detail I found. Because it gets so incredibly hot eating spicy skewers over an open grill, they actually provide guests with cooling gel patches to stick right on their foreheads. It's hilarious, but, incredibly practical. Contrast that with Fenguchi, a northeast-style skewer chain. They use stunningly fresh Inner Mongolian lamb. What's great here is the hygiene and customization. Every single dipping sauce is individually packaged for each guest, making it a super clean and personalized late-night feast. If you're looking for a truly unique atmosphere, you gotta check out these 2 spots. Shiku is a trendy Gen Z hangout famous for its mala xiaolong sha, which is spicy crayfish. The flavors are intense, you can get them in garlic or mala style, and after you've totally burned your tongue on the delicious spice, they actually give you free ice cream to cool down. Then, for something completely different, there's the Pyongyang Cora Restaurant. This gives you an authentic North Korean dining experience. If you go after 7 p.m., you can eat traditional cold noodles, blood sausage, and drink Taedonggang beer, all while watching a live traditional North Korean performance.
Sometimes travelers just crave high-quality comfort food from back home, right? Maki House is a massive, highly reliable Japanese chain offering cost-effective, incredibly fresh sushi, sashimi, and rolls. You can pick and choose small portions to build your perfect meal. On the western side, Blue Frog is a staple. It's a casual but gourmet burger joint where you can treat yourself to something really decadent, like a truffle mushroom burger or even a foie gras burger. It just proves that Shanghai truly caters to every global craving.
Finally, we've reached the 5th course, sweets, bakeries, and tea cafes. It is time to cool down the palate with desserts and drinks from Shanghai's innovative bakery culture.
Now, what's really interesting here is the sheer market dominance and flavor innovation of these 2 beverage giants. Tea sits at the absolute top tier of the tea hierarchy. They specialize in fresh fruit and cheese-topped teas. Their cheese grape is legendary. Sweet, fresh grapes topped with a thick, savory sweet cheese foam. Sounds wild, I know, but it is absolutely brilliant. Up against them in the coffee space is Lucken Coffee, one of the biggest coffee chains in China. They dominate with affordability and unique twists, most notably their wildly popular coconut latte, which offers a perfectly smooth, tropical balance to the espresso. To wrap up our culinary tour, you simply have to grab these sweet staples. Lilian Bakery is famous across the city for one thing: their Portuguese-style egg tarts. They have a perfectly flaky, crispy crust holding this warm, sweet, and soft egg custard. Next, head over to Hash Crush for their innovative baked goods. Actually, their honey pistachio bread is a massive crowd pleaser. And finally, for the boba lovers out there, Koi Tay, originally from Singapore, serves up a premium golden bubble milk tea using high-quality tea leaves and perfectly chewy golden tapioca pearls. And there you have it, 21 incredible culinary hotspots mapped out and ready for your itinerary. From the nostalgia of an old Shanghai meat mooncake to the futuristic flair of deconstructed Peking duck, this city's food scene is a true adventure. So wrapping up this restaurant explainer, I have to ask, you, looking at all these incredible options, which Shanghai flavor are you going to try first? Leave your answer in the comments, stay curious, and happy eating.